Hello, friends. Thank you for joining us. My name is Joel, and this is the O2 Drop. Listening to your favorite made-for-adults Pokemon VGC podcast, coming from Perth, the home of Chris.
In my home today, I haven't left my house today. Technically I did exit the house, but I had my first ever work from home day. It's only taken almost 40 years, but I finally have a work from home day, and I have thoughts.
You have thoughts?
We'll get to that later.
Sounds amazing. I can see your workstation.
Well, there was also like other things attached to like a laptop and stuff before, but I packed that up to take back to work tomorrow.
Amazing. And we are also joined by Mr. Comrade Clown, the meat in the middle, Mr. Mark Murray.
What?
That's because you're sitting between Joel and I.
Yeah.
I think I want to change where I'm sitting.
And also, I believe the first panelist to O2 Drop.
I don't think I am.
You don't think you are?
No.
I went O2 at regionals and I felt so compelled to do it for the bit. And I thought, I paid so much money to fucking come all the way to the other side of the country to compete in this regionals. Why would I do it when I can still,
Are you telling me neither of you two have ever O2 dropped from like a locals?
No.
I don't think so.
Really?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe I am the first.
Back in the day, I don't know.
I'm a
I
chronic
happen to know
finisher.
for a fact that Alistair has O2 dropped.
Has he?
before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was unaware. Apologies, Mark.
From like a challenge or something.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I'm a chronic finisher when it comes to locals, so
He loves a good finish.
I do.
Well, that is the first ever tournament I've ever dropped from.
That's
But
pretty
it
huge.
was 3 rounds of Swiss at the beginning because it was like an invitational with 9 people.
It
It was
was
meant to be 10 in our defense.
Well, it was not even meant to have me.
You qualified, babe. Your top
I
seed,
didn't. I
like-
only quote unquote qualified because Dan dropped out.
Yeah.
So really should be taking out your frustration on Dan.
You were 9th out of the qualification.
state.
The state, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Huge.
Huge. Yes, we are talking.
WA, massive.
We are talking about the O2 Drop Invitational, which was run and won on the weekend.
By some up-and-coming player.
An up-and-coming Perthian. You should keep your ears out for their name. You may hear it many times in the future. Mr. Kieran Singh, co-panelist.
Kieran the Singh.
Kieran the Singh.
Yeah, so keep an eye out for that name. Put it on your radar as a player to watch.
No, and we did full-blown casting and production and everything, and
We wore suits.
and I know Mark has attempted to describe the process previously because Mark, of course, regionals level casting individual.
Caster
Basically the same
extraordinaire.
thing as what you guys did on the weekend.
Yeah.
Well, that felt like an attack. I know it wasn't as much like high stakes and 2 days.
There wasn't
you know,
Big Pika watching.
Yeah, but we still had like a solid day we were exhausted.
All I'm going to say is good on you guys for giving it a go.
Yeah. I have a newfound respect for production. Like I knew it was hard.
Yeah.
I was unaware of the level.
Oh, I will say production has a much harder time of it than us gimps in the suits.
Yeah.
Like all we have to do is just like, oh, we're starting. All right, we better sit down, look pretty, and then yap for half an hour.
Yeah.
Whereas like production is stressing to make sure everything's running properly, make sure that we've got the timing correct, make sure that everything's being communicated appropriately. That's the hard part. And the small moments I take casting to like help out with communicating between the players and the casting room to assist with making sure all the tech's running correctly. By far, that's the most stressful part of my weekend.
Yeah.
We had to do player interviews every round. That's something that the other regional casters don't do.
Yeah, not always, no.
Yeah. No, it was, it was stressful getting set up. We had everything set up pretty quick, but then we had internet dramas where we couldn't get connected. Luckily, I chose one of the most IT proficient people to be background.
Yeah, we're shouting at Andrew.
Yeah, shout out to Andrew, Mr. AM Gaming. What a fucking legend he was on the day, sorting out internet problems, changing all the scenes and everything to make a pretty well flowing production.
And most importantly, he brought me Ultra Black Monsters to try.
Which wasn't even that good.
It was disappointing. The hype was not worth the payoff.
Yeah.
I mean, that can happen. Shout out to co-panelist Mr. Daniel Baguli, all the hard work in the background, setting up all of our screens and everything. We had panelist duck race, which I thought was hilarious.
Hilarious, but I feel like Dan had rigged it so his character won a few too many.
I mean, every time I looked, either Alistair or Kieran were winning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see me win once.
I think I saw myself win once, and we ran like over 100 duck races.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I had a lot of fun doing it. Learned a lot. A little embarrassing thing, as we were about to get started, we realized that we were dropping about a third of our frames, and I was like, "Fuck, this is bad. We have to like ditch YouTube." So we ended up doing Twitch only stream. After the event, when I got home and I was plugging all of my shit back in, I realized that I had plugged the monitors into the motherboard and not into the GPU.
Yeah, okay.
So the screens were running on the CPU, which is probably why we were dropping frames, because obviously
I'm not a tech expert, but maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know what you're talking about at all. So yeah, good job, Joel.
Yeah. So that was my fuck up. But
Chris, do you know what a GPU is?
It is not a general practitioner.
Good pussy unit?
Pretty much, yeah.
No, the opposite actually.
Both of you can be correct for different reasons.
That's true, actually, yeah. It can, if you were to go on the internet, your GPU could be responsible for showing you some good puss.
Yeah, it could.
True.
Some very cute kitty cats is what you could see with a good GPU.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it's the graphics processor unit.
Okay.
So plugging the screens into the GPU allows the CPU to do other things.
Yeah.
Which
lets the GPU do its one job.
Yep. Generate graphics.
Look, I think once we got past Joel's incompetence, I think the event was actually quite good. Like, I think the casting was passable on my behalf.
I haven't watched. I'm sure you guys did great.
We are going to put the VOD up. By the time this episode's out, will there be the VOD on YouTube if those want to watch it?
I'm planning to put the VOD up while I edit this episode tomorrow evening.
All right. You should do it. You get to see there's multiple regional champions competing in this. There is some very close games on stream.
Some great blowouts. Jared on stream was so funny. Some of his games just like flipped and flopped. Like, the Japanese nationals where they have like the, predictor of who's going to win.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, turn by turn, it would have just been like flip-flopping in some of his games. It was quite crazy.
The problem with Jared is like, he did so well the top 4 finish, despite the fact he was running Blast Burn Charizard and
Hydro
Cannon Blastoise
and Hyper Beam on Sylveon. So I don't want to obviously we've shouted out Joel's incompetence. I don't want to overshadow that, but let's not understate my own incompetence.
Yeah,
which was seen round 1 of stream. Spoiler alert, I ended up throwing that one. And I will say as well, I'm quite familiar with Jared's team because he and I drove down to Rockingham on the Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
So the day before. And he was originally cooking something even more memey. It had Frenzy Plant Venusaur.
Yeah, somebody
alongside
was
the other two.
Yeah.
I ended up convincing him to change his team. Yeah. And the changes I convinced him to make, he beat me with.
Oh no.
So I told him he should put Rain Dance on his Farig.
Yeah.
He already had the Farig because the whole idea was it was like Blast Burn, Hydro Cannon, and Hyper Beam, and then Roar on Farigiraf.
Yeah, so you can get rid of
you phase it out so that you're not sitting there for a turn, unable to switch or attack.
So good.
But because he already had that, I convinced him to start running a Tail Room team with Whimsicott.
Yeah.
I convinced him to put Rain Dance on his Farigiraf, and I convinced him he wanted to run Pelipper. I instead convinced him to run Life Orb Basculegion with Aquajet because I was like, trust me, Aquajet Life Orb can one-tap a Delphox.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Joel, how did I lose? How did I lose in the last turn of my last match?
Considering you built your opponent's team, it is quite impressive.
Yeah, I mean, I should have seen it coming, that's for sure.
You got Aquajetted by a Basculegion.
I did.
And your Mega Delphox disappeared.
It did. So that's fun.
Look, as like someone very experienced in the matter, you don't always see it coming. Sometimes you are caught by surprise.
Yeah, but not when you build it.
Look, it was very early on Saturday morning after an hour and a half of us trying to get the stream going. Look, next time we know better. We will plug the screens into the GPU and the CPU should be able to generate 2 streams for YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah.
So apologies to anyone of our listeners who was ready to watch it on YouTube. There were a few people waiting when we had to decide to nuke the YouTube stream, but
rip. How many viewers did we end up getting?
It was like averaged about 16 through the whole thing, which included a fair bit of downtime.
Sure, yeah. And do you know the total overall number?
500 unique, I think.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, so lots of in and out.
Yeah, of course.
Which is to be expected with a Twitch stream.
Yeah. I mean, that happens with regionals as well.
Yeah. You jump in, you have a look, go into break, you go, oh, I'll go do something else for a bit, and you might not come back. So, but yeah, no, it was good.
I had fun. I got into the purple suit. Epic purple guy was back.
Epic purple guy was back, baby. Thank you to everyone in the comments saying how good Chris and I looked because we've lost a bunch of weight. I mean, last year when we did that, I wore the same suit, but I couldn't button up my jacket. And I was able to button up my jacket this year. So
Nice.
that's a big improvement.
And in celebration of that, I'm taking you shopping for a new suit and a new shirt and a new tie.
What's wrong with my suit?
Chris, back me up here. The suit, I hate your tie.
Oh, the yellow one?
Yeah,
It was probably wasn't a great one for camera.
I mean,
but
the white shirt could have been ironed as well.
that too.
I did iron it.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to Kmart to get you a new iron while
like
we're
one
at
of
it.
those steam iron ones that you just like a wand.
Oh, yeah. Those are pretty good.
Yeah.
Or maybe just a new shirt that's easier to iron.
Maybe,
one of those ones that like just you don't need to iron.
Yeah, those are usually pretty shitty quality though. Like the fabric is kind of boxy to make up for the fact that it's
Okay.
made out of stay flat material.
It's just got to look good on camera though. That's it.
That's
the
true.
thing.
But now that Joel's got a nice figure, he needs a well-fitting shirt.
Look,
Now that he's a model.
I've got another 10 kilos and it might be a passable figure.
Hell yeah. Well, when you lose that weight, we're definitely taking you out to get a new shirt.
Has your wife said
definitely-
anything?
You better not be home late from podcast recording this week.
Like I'm just imagining that Simpsons meme where he's got like all the clips behind his back. And he's like,
Do you like men that are attractive?
No, not really. She's generally encouraging of what's going on, so that's good. Good to have the moral support.
good.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we should shout out new up and coming player Kieran Singh again for a dominant display. Went undefeated.
Did.
And
all the way through the whole thing.
And shout out to runner-up Peter Vowles, friend of the show, who walked away with $100 for second place,
Sure did.
and Kieran $200,
150.
150.
150.
Okay, I got to make sure I get that right. And then $50 for third and fourth place.
Yep, which was Jared and Alistair. So Alistair's third place / top 4 at an O2 Drop Invitational, and Kieran's second win. So we've only had 2 of these things.
What did you think about my idea about him getting like an O2 Drop championship belt?
I think we looked at it a few months ago, but the belts were either A, very expensive, or B, extremely poor quality.
Yeah.
So I was trying to find like one in the middle, but I don't know. We got a big off season, so
If you know where you can get custom wrestling championship belts made, let us know.
that, or we could potentially look at making a perpetual trophy.
It's not as funny.
It's not as funny, but it's another option. But yes, tune in for the 2027 season because we'll be doing it all again, probably.
Probably. If we're still here, please listen. So we are. So should we talk about other Pokemon in the world?
We can. There was another VR tour.
They just keep
Shock horror.
Pumping this shit out every bloody week, don't they?
Shock horror that a month out from Worlds, there would be another VR tour. That is quite crazy if you ask me.
Another VR tour for people to test the waters but actually hide their real tech.
Yes.
And so shout out to Peter Vowles who got second at our O2 Drop Invitational. We're running the same team that got first and second at the August Victory Road tour, with which we have dubbed this Mega Call Mark. Let us know if you approve because you are a bit of a name connoisseur.
Please.
We are referring to the Mega Raichu Y and Mega Star Raptor team as Star Zaptor.
I mean, I do like it.
You do like it?
I'm curious to know if Waichu and Staraptor is a good combo, but I mean, I'd try it. It sounds fun.
So
I like Starzaptor.
The Japanese think it's good.
the Japanese think it's good. There was a Japanese player mirror in the final of the most recent VR tour, which had 194 players, and both of them were on the identical Starzaptor team.
So that Raichu set, is it the standard Waichu Focus Blast Zap Cannon kind of?
Yes.
Fake out, protect, yeah.
So here's what I find interesting about that particular pairing, because I actually cooked with Waichu Staraptor a while ago. The issue I had is it kind of seems like it's a good pairing. You've got potentially Waichu or Raichu before it Mega Evolves in the back to switch in on electric type moves to keep your Staraptor safe because you got Lightning Rod redirection. But the issue is you actually can't bring both of them to a match. I mean, you kind of can if you don't Mega the Staraptor, but if you bring Raichu, you have to Mega it. Otherwise, you've just got to base Raichu with Zap Cannon.
Yeah.
True, but you've also got Fake Out and Lightning Rod.
Yeah, like there might be one game in 100 where it is actually a good bring, but for the most part, like you can't really bring them together.
It doesn't have the same like presence as like a Tyranitar can sit there without megaing.
There are Pokemon you can bring without megaing. Yeah. Tyranitar is probably the best example.
Metagross,
Floette, honestly, to some extent.
Yeah, especially if you first need another Floette and they've got the Fairy Aura.
That's true. Yeah, you just get it yourself.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
So, like, no shade to teams where you have two Megas and you don't bring both of them because I'm running Star Fox.
Yeah.
I might not be after the O2 Drop Invitational, but Star Fox, Staraptor, and Delphox, both of those are shit before Mega. So very, very, very rarely do I ever bring both to the same match.
Yeah.
So like it's the same for Waichu, or Starzaptor specifically. So I could see it working, but you know, I guess when I cooked it, in my mind is like these complement each other very well, but you do have to remember they're very, very rarely coming to the same game.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, I guess you just got to look at which one is like offensively better into the other opponent's six, and then like
or defensively.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like, so hang on, you were all in on Star Fox like a week ago, and this tipped you over the edge, or were you already the other factors?
I mean, I think the team needs work. I think Star Fox still has a lot of potential. But I think on my particular team, and this is a bit tough to admit, but I think on my particular team, I might be better off with a Sneasler than a Staraptor. And I think part of the reason for that is the same reason I was just mentioning with Raichu and Staraptor is sometimes a lot of the time actually, I want my fighting coverage to come to the same game that I have my Delphox because it answers a lot of the things that Delphox struggles against.
Yeah.
Which is obviously not particularly feasible when my fighting coverage is currently on a non-Mega
Yeah.
Could you not put Staraptor and Sneasler on the same team?
You could, but it'd be double handling, and I don't know what I would replace for my Sneasler.
Yeah, there's an interesting team in 11th of this VR tour by Gustav Hedegaard Lund, who appears to be a player from Denmark, and they have Delphox and Floette Eternal.
Yeah, I quite like, what are people calling it? Foxglove?
Is that what they're calling it?
Yeah, because the foxglove is a type of flower, so it's a flower and a fox.
Is that what people are actually calling it though?
That's what I've heard.
All right, sure.
I don't know how many people.
At least some.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's
I do like, so when I cooked my original team, I originally cooked my team, the team that I'm running now, it was Delphox and Floette.
Yeah.
And then I found that I was struggling not having fighting coverage, so I switched Floette to Staraptor.
Yeah.
But I do like the combination. I think it's a really, really solid combo.
I got a better name for it.
Yeah,
What's that?
I don't like Floette. The witch and the bitch.
The witch and the bitch. But yeah, this one was a timid setup Floette, a poison touch Jolly Sneasler, a careful Incin, a bold Ockerberry Sinister, modest Delphox, and adamant Choice Scarf Delphox.
What? You said Delphox twice.
Sorry, Garchomp. Adamant.
Okay. I was going to say.
Right.
Adamant Scarf
That old
Garchomp.
adamant Delphox.
Yeah.
Popping off.
Modest Delphox is interesting.
I mean, unfortunately, I don't have the rest of the stats.
Well, there might be like this. Is there speed control on the team other than? Is it
It's
like
just-
a
I mean,
Garchomp got
just-
Rock Tomb or some shit?
Just Trick Room.
I guess there's very little Gengar around, but I feel like part of the reason that you run Delphox is to take advantage of its 134 base speed.
Yeah.
So that you're outspeeding base Aerodactyl, Gengar, Frostlass, and those other things that are kind of in there. So I mean, not running timid. It's interesting to me.
Yeah, it feels.
I imagine if it's modest,
interesting.
it's probably quite bulky. Is it a nasty plot set?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
I've really not seen much Aerodactyl lately. It's really dropped off from my experience. And
I have also been feeling that. I don't know if the actual usage backs that up, but that is also my perception.
Well, let's look at the actual results. So we've kind of glazed over the components of the Starzaptor. It is Mega Raichu, Y, Staraptor, Farigiraf, Sylveon, Kingambit, and Hisuian Arcanine. And that same 6 was the exact same 6 in second place as well. So it was Kazuki Oguchi. I apologize if I pronounced that wrong. That was who came first place with that team. Second place was was Joji Kaida, a well-known Australian player.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. And Hisuian Arcanine is really having another renaissance.
It is a little bit, yeah.
It keeps popping its head up. It has been doing since the start of Champions.
Rock head up. Thank you.
I mean, I like Hisuian Arcanine. Yeah, it does kind of pop its head in and say hi, but I mean, yeah,
Say hi.
The fact that Flare Blitz and Head Smash, don't get any recoil with the Rocket is
nice.
fun.
It's nice. And they run Focus Sash, right? So you can live a ground move or a water move.
So you can live a Basculegion Aquajet.
Yeah, exactly. Which there's not many things in the game that lives a Basculegion Aquajet. Let me tell you that right now. The fucking Basculegion. I just kept saying on the commentary at the while we're casting the Drop Invitation, I just kept saying Basculegion doing Basculegion things.
Yep. Why can Basculegion just do that?
It's literally.
What was that? Someone's cousin or
Someone's
something?
son who the dad beat him and the kid was complaining.
Why can Basculegion just do that?
No, it was a lady and a nephew. Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, yeah.
Why can Basculegion just do that? Why indeed?
Yeah. I agree after it fucking aquajets my Delphox to death.
And there's no way Delphox can live that because I've done the calcs.
Yeah.
I
mean, there is if you put a lot of bulk into it, which I refuse to do.
got a bit of bulk to it. Then you lose your speed and your offense.
Yeah, exactly.
I always thought that if Hisuian Arcanine or just Arcanine in general was a competitive, viable threat in the metagame, then that was a sign of a healthy metagame. People have been complaining about the big 6 in Charizard, Mega Charizard Y and that sort of stuff. Like the fact that Hisuian Arcanine's winning events now, maybe it's this meta's more healthy than everyone was initially saying.
Yeah. Sure. Maybe Hisuian Arcanine is a sign of a healthy format. Or maybe it's a sign that Charizard is fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's a rock type.
I mean, yes, but there are other rock types, you can run a fossil.
Like
Pokemon.
Lycanroc, which also saw a lot of play.
It did, yeah.
I like
and Aerodactyl, which has seen a lot of play.
I mean, in this particular one, there was only 2 Aerodactyl that made day 2. One of them was on the free-to-play Charizard team. And
it's because all the Charizard players learned how to play against Aerodactyl, so now people need to mix it up and bring the Rock Dog instead.
Yeah.
The Rock Dog.
Or the other Rock Dog.
Which was piloted by Kevin Hahn and...
Friend of the show.
And then the other one was on a Mega Aerodactyl and Raichu Y team
That's cool.
by Yannick Koch.
Wait, hell, what? Someone said cock.
Yeah, Joel did.
Is it either... It's German, so is it going to be... It's Koch. Would it be Koch or Koch?
Koch, I think.
Koch. Yannick Koch ran a Mega Aerodactyl, Mega Raichu Y, Sylveon, Sneasler, Basculegion, Kingambit team. So it does turn out that you literally can just slap anything you want with Sneasler, Basculegion, and Kingambit.
They are good Pokemon.
Crazy.
I've got an opinion for all of you. Well, not an opinion, sorry, a question. I need your support. I need your help. Sneasler. I'm running coaching Sneasler.
Interesting.
And I'm running close combat just because Kingambit's fucking everywhere, right? And it just it's a good move, unless they've got Ghost and Fairy types. But what should I run in the 4th slot? Protect or Poison Jab?
Are you running Unburden or Poison Touch?
I'm running, at the moment, it's Focus Sash, Poison Touch.
Wait, hang on, sorry, what were your first 3 moves?
Then Jab.
Fake Out, Close Combat, Coaching.
Right, okay.
If you're running Sash, you just run a 4.
But it's nice to preserve that Sash against, you don't want to just they would bring in a Fake Out user and you just have to forego.
You're the faster Fake Out user most of the time.
Yeah, but
unless it's specifically Waichu.
All right, I'll put.
Also, I Googled it. It is Koch, but it is anglicized to Cock if you want to be a Joel about it.
I could be a Joel about it.
Yeah.
How do you when Joel's a Joel about something?
Joel does love his cock.
Ah,
I am quite fond of my own. Thank you.
Ah, nice. Someone has to be.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you, Chris.
Took him a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you got Mega, Scovillain, and Frostlass hanging around on multiple top cut teams of this most recent VR
It is
tour.
a pretty common core. Does it have a name?
I don't know.
Like it's like we got snow, we got spiciness, we got chili, we got like what's the design based on Frostlass again? It's like a name in Japan.
What's Japanese for cunty? Like,
I don't know, Alistair, if you're listening, let us know.
Antides. I don't know. Does it have a? It's kind of based off of like one of their spirit. What the?
yeah, something like that.
What are they?
It's wearing a kimono.
Yeah.
Did you remember that phase where I don't know if this other people in the world did this? There was a phase at McDonald's in Australia where everyone would buy like a plain McFlurry and put chili oil in it.
No.
What?
You never went through that phase?
No, I think you and your friends were just doing copious amounts of drugs.
No, chili oil and ice cream is a real combination.
Let us know in the comments.
Yes.
Is Chris just insane?
Yuki Onna
I am not insane.
or Taka Onna is apparently what Mega Frostlass is based on, which is the Japanese snow woman or a tall female yokai.
Okay, so what was it again?
Yuki Onna.
Okay, so I don't know, chili owner. I can't. If you got a name for Scovillain Frostlass Mega Duo, let us know.
I was trying to come up with a joke for too long and then I lost the timing. But I'm going to do it anyway. Snow woman in my life.
How about just like fucking hell?
It still worked. Let's go.
So dumb. I love it.
How about just like chili squared?
Chili squared.
Because it's like you got chili from the snow and chili from the spice, so it's chili with it to the power
Well,
of two.
it's chili Y and then chili I, so it's chili chilies.
Chili chilies.
Yeah, chili, CHILLY.
Yeah.
Chilies, CHILLIS.
Yeah, chili. That makes
Chili chilies.
Chili. I mean, it sounds a bit lame, like we're in a kids' TV show, but
It's all right because it's not going to catch on because no one's going to run this team ever again.
no, yes, they are. This is not someone that they just made this team up. This is
Okay, but what's their matchup into Starmie, Chris? Since apparently that's the meta threat everyone has to watch out for at Worlds.
okay.
Get fucked,
You
nerd.
say okay. First of all, they have got Basque Legion, so they do have an out to Starmie, and they also have King Gamble on the team, so they do have an out to Starmie.
So if they've got a Basque Legion, they've got an out to Starmie. That's good. That's fortunate for every team going to Worlds.
I mean, I'm pretty sure a Swift Swim Basque Legion could take out Mega Starmie.
Yeah, probably.
Mega Starmie is no slouch. It
deals a lot of damage.
Yeah,
If
Most
it moves
Megas do, in
first.
fact.
Yeah, if it moves first.
you don't just lose automatically to a Basque Legion or King Gamble. You just have other Pokemon on the team that you bring. I have a double Mega, so I bring my Mega. What's it called? The Gen 2 grass one, Meganium. I bring Mega to the power of 2 Anium.
Meganium.
To that matchup instead,
Nice.
because then I've got Weather Ball, I've got Solar Beam, I've got Dazzling Beams.
Beams for days.
Yeah. Anything other spicy? Marcus Coe was running the pay to win 6. We have
That is spicy. Very unoriginal and unusual. Charizard Floette.
I like
Crazy.
the Japanese player Shoji Endo's team because he picked a very aesthetically pleasing Vivian pattern. It's like the light blue with like a little dark blue.
Tundra.
The Tundra form.
I use Tundra as well.
It's very nice. But yeah, Swampert, Vivian, Gengar, Komodo, Politoed, and Incineroar.
That team sounds fucked up.
Unfortunately,
It sounds
it is
good.
just
No, that sounds so painful to play against.
it is a perish team.
Yeah, no,
Unfortunately,
it's Perish Rain.
yeah, perish.
Yeah,
rain.
and which is a valid strategy.
No, I'm not saying it's bad. Like, I'm not saying it won't win games. I'm just saying if I came up against that in a tournament, I'm committing violence.
And then we had
valid.
Thank
Luca Alarcon, the Argentinian player, the triple setup team of Shell Slash Blastoise, Nasty Plot Delphox, Swords Dance King Gambit with Sinister Incineroar and Sneasler.
We anticipate that'll do well at Worlds.
Yeah. We are literally, and then there's another Chili, exactly the same 6. We are starting to see, it even has Lycanroc on the Chili team. We are starting to see standard 6 cores
Yeah.
repair. There's 6 good teams in Regulation MB.
Yeah.
And they're all just on repeat.
The expression now is probably leaning towards their EV spreads. I mean, yeah, one Salerno was on the Floette Zard Wims team. Takudo Notohara was on Floette Mega Charizard with screens.
Ugh.
Yeah.
How do I make that team more annoying? I was right, put it behind screens.
William Brown from the US was on the dual weather team with screens.
Another team you'll see quite a bit of.
Yeah.
I do just want to quickly address your point about how we're seeing the same stuff over and over. Maybe this is a little bit of cope as a viewer, but I think we're going to see more unique and interesting stuff at Worlds.
Yeah.
So many people are keeping their cards so close to their chest right now. I happen to know for a fact that some people coming to the O2 Drop Invitational specifically didn't bring the team that they are prepping for Worlds.
Yeah.
Like, people aren't showing their hand too soon.
No. And you look at the names. I mean, yes, there are, these names are people that have qualified for Worlds, but not everyone who has qualified for Worlds is doing these VR tours.
Look how slutty this Roserade is.
That is quite slutty.
That is so suggestive. Oh my God. I'm putting that on my list of...
I'm trying to remember why
Chris, show me. Just a little bit.
It's a very suggestive Roserade.
What set is that from?
It is from Ultra Prism Sun and Moon.
There you go.
I'm putting it on my watch list.
Nice.
I'm scrolling through eBay while I talk on this microphone for those that are listening. So I want to give a shout out to my beloved German player, Lewis Markle, not being parasocial at all. He just ran a Mega Floette team. No second Mega needed to get in the top cut. It was just Floette with Sinistra, Sneasler, good mons, King Gambit, Basculation, and Incineroar. Funny how that works. You don't even need a second Mega because Floette's pretty good against pretty much everything. You just got to make sure you got a King Gambit answer and an Archaludon answer. And even an Archaludon probably drops to chip plus a lot of ruin. So yeah, Floette, good. I don't like its design. The more I looked at it on stream on Saturday, the more I couldn't take my eyes off the red umbilical cord that it's like attached to.
I think you did get a little bit hyperfixated.
I did.
On its umbilical.
Yes, I did.
But yeah,
I couldn't not see it. Once I saw it, I was like, "This is
once you mentioned
aborted baby holding a clitoris or whatever the stem's meant to represent." The nerve endings.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Mega Floette does tend to, as we've mentioned before, look like the MRI of a woman's enjoyment nervous system.
That's AI.
That's
yeah, true.
Sorry, just like we're just going to act like this myth is suddenly being quote unquote proven, as if this miraculous MRI of a clitoris.
Yeah, we all know that suddenly is a fiction.
Yeah,
myth.
Suddenly, came out after we had generative AI, and all of a sudden, oh, look at this. This is what a clitoris looks like. Sure it is, buddy. Sure it is. I'm pretty sure if women could experience pleasure during sex, I would have seen it. Thanks very much.
Sure, in those two pumps, you would have seen it.
Yeah. Yeah, you would have seen that post from a few years ago of this man being going on Facebook and being like, I have never been with a woman who enthusiastically enjoyed sex.
Yeah.
Oh no. How would you admit to that?
Well, he was basically just trying to say something.
Women don't like sex.
People can say what they want, but I've never been with a woman who enthusiastically participated in sex or something like that.
Oh, it's cringe.
It is a bit unfortunate.
Shout out to friend of the show, Aldrich. Aldrich. I never know whether to say Aldrich or Aldrich. Aldrich, let us know. He tweeted when the result of the Victory Road August Challenge came out and the Star Zaptor from Kazuki Ogoshi won the event. He tweeted, I'm calling this core the annoying 6.
Yeah.
I don't think that'll catch on, but I can appreciate him being annoyed because I too get annoyed.
I have been known to be annoyed on occasion.
Just occasion?
Yeah.
There was is it Bruno? He's Brunorx, but obviously
isn't it just Bruno?
Bruno, I think so.
With the EAUX.
Yeah. He's
with a French O.
Yeah, with a French O. He's new VGC copy pasta just dropped.
Another one.
No. So Topo Wopo has made the comment that he's been enjoying Blaze Incineroar on Hard Trick Room because Intimidate hurts his team. Somebody commented going, yet another coward who can't win without Trick Room, who makes life impossible for those who just want to play fair and have fun. Those who just want to play fair and have fun probably aren't at a 2100 elo just quietly.
Shout out to a friend of the show, Moxie Boosted, however, who dropped a nice song video, I think on his second channel, Moxie Boosted's Gym, with a PowerPoint basically slandering Hard Trick Room players for 20 minutes.
He did. He's like,
it was great.
Like he basically outlined every problem you have with Hard Trick Room. And I think it's a valid, I mean, it's annoying when you lose to it, but like, I think it's, otherwise, if you didn't have that play style, every Pokemon with a shitty speed stat would just be the complete dog shit.
Okay, so a couple of things.
Like
First of
mega
all,
abominable for it. Like
I am not necessarily in a position to agree with his stance on Hard Trick Room 100%. I do, but I'm hypocritical, but because I also run teams that
dog shit.
Well, no, not exactly, but require very little thinking and completely annihilate at low ladder until I get up against people who actually know how to counter the strat.
Yeah, it's fun.
It is fun, yeah. But I think, there are teams that are not necessarily Hard Trick Room that still do make use of these slower Pokemon. There are teams that have historically had Torkoal on them, which have not necessarily been Hard Trick Room. Ursaluna, so does regular Ursaluna, although Blood Moon as well, definitely in previous generations. Both of them saw a lot of play outside of Hard Trick Room. Some of them not even on like semi-room teams, like on teams with no Trick Room at all, right? And there are other Pokemon, Porygon 2 has seen use on teams without Trick Room. I mean, a lot of the time it carries it as like a potential speed control option, but it's not really a Trick Room team.
Yeah.
There are definitely slower Pokemon that have seen use in these more kind of semi-balance, like those sorts of teams.
Because they're chunky.
Yeah, exactly. Like each Pokemon have their strengths. And I like the concept of Hard Trick Room, this whole kind of idea of like it's an alternate speed control option to allow these kind of like bulky, strong, slow setters to be able to it is a fun strat, in concept, but I also fully share Marcos's take on Hard Trick Room.
Yeah, I mean, I don't super enjoy hard Trick Room, but I do love the option of going slow.
You want like a semi-chub room?
I don't mind running a semi-room team.
There's nothing more satisfying than getting yourself into a position where your opponent believes they're free to click Tailwind and you click Trick Room, and then none of their stuff is moving. It's great.
Speaking of good friend of the show, Moxie Boosted, two-time guest on the podcast. Go back and listen to those episodes. They're very good.
Yeah, I probably should.
Everyone should. So he did a tier list, some tier slop, and we know we love some tier
Moxie
slop.
Boosted did some tier slop.
I know, right?
Crazy.
That is outrageous.
Never do tier slop on this channel.
We know.
We don't do it nearly as much as friend of the show, Moxie Boosted, does.
He posted a tier list of megas like most likely to win worlds. Like, what are the chances of each mega winning worlds? And I'm going to quickly run through it. And we're going to go to all the bottom tier shit, just like the top few tiers. So 50% chance to win worlds, Mega Charizard Y. We agreeing with that?
I think 50% feels low.
Okay, well, you just saw a VR tour won by...
Win.
Oh.
You just saw a VR tour and Charizard didn't win. And it didn't get second either.
I think 50% is too high.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah. There'll be a lot of Zada at Worlds. It'll do well. I don't think it'll win.
Oh, that's a hot take.
Good shot to win worlds.
I mean, we could put a Zinger box on it if you want.
Oh, you and your fucking Zinger
I haven't
box
claimed
bets.
my Zinger box for attendance from last season.
No, you haven't. Yeah. I'm in Zinger box debt to you.
You are.
Yes, I love making Zinger box bets.
I'll make one with you.
All right.
Okay, let me think about it.
What do you want the bet to be?
I don't know how sold I am on Charizard winning. I think it's a good chance, but I don't know what I want to give it just yet.
Well, we've already got a bet going that if Triple Psych Up wins Worlds, I will suck on your penis.
It's true. But just for the record, it wasn't a triple Psych Up team. It had a setup Mon, Staraptor, and then it had two Psych Up users in the back.
Okay, sure.
So it's a triple setup team, but only two of them were Psych Up users.
Yeah.
Okay.
Double Psych Up.
Double Psych Up, I get my dick sucked.
And if that team wins World, that will go into our Discord, which you can join for free.
Sorry, are we recording it now?
I don't know.
I didn't agree to that.
Yeah, I don't know if Mark wants that footage out there, but I wouldn't mind it.
for your private collection.
Yeah.
JK,
we're going to have to do some saucy stuff for the calendar anyway.
we are.
Which we're very close to concerning.
91 subs?
I
thought it was 92.
90 at last check.
Either way,
I'm going to-
too close.
I'm going to shout out our newest subs because we don't give our subs enough individual love. So I'm going to shout you out because you are legends for joining the crew. We have Husky from Virginia, which is a new one. We have IRGE, a new state.
Virginia.
We have so there was a lot of jokes about Virginias, but we have a new state in the collection of our American subs. We have our first Irish subscriber, IRJE from Belfast. Love to see you on board as well. I think everyone else prior to that, I've already given you a shout out, so bad luck.
Hopefully.
Although I'm enjoying I Fight Dragons because he's a fellow wrestling fan. And
Wrestling.
I've been meaning to get back into it. I've kind of been out of the
Did you
loop.
watch SummerSlam?
No, I've seen like highlight clips.
Quick plug for the subscribers, Joel. You can do your bit after this, but like we often plug the bonus bottom cut episodes we record every week. There's over 200 hours of bottom cut bonus episodes for you to listen to. We plug our Mafia server games. We plug our top cut, how to get better at BGC, which is done by regional champions Alistair Sandover and Kieran Singh in our subscriber only content. What we don't plug is some of the really, really cool shit we have on the Discord, that chats that I got off just today. We've just created 2 new channels, one for Fire Emblem, which has literally just become Not Safe for Work 2.0.
Oh, amazing.
The thirst in the Fire Emblem discussion is hilarious. And we also got a wrestling channel as well. So even if you're not strictly a VGC player and you just like vague Pokemon chatter, but also banter and shit talk with other people of like-minded nature on the internet, we do have really, really fun Discord where you can post your cooking, your outfits for Fit Check. You can post your top 10 favorite or for top 10 bottom favorite Pokemon, well, bottom hated Pokemon, I guess. Your favorite Monster Energy drink flavor, Cottage Core. We've got TCG, Cardboard Crack. We've got every sorts of video game you can imagine discussion going.
I will say, if you listen to this podcast and you're like, I don't want to go into a VGC Discord.
It's not.
It's not. It really is not.
It's probably like 2%. There is a dedicated there is multiple VGC sections.
We're a high-low VGC Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
High taste, low VGC.
I'd say it's like the break room at work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for VGC players. It's like people are just hanging out and they're chatting about what they're eating for lunch, talking about their pets, kind of chatting about what they're going to get up to at the weekend. People are making some dirty jokes. And then some people might come in and they might start talking about work. It's like, hey, are you still working on that project? It's like, I've got some questions to ask. Yeah. And they kind of talk about it briefly. And then the conversation gets derailed because people want to talk about the rugby or whatever. That's very much how I feel this Discord is.
That is
the VGC break room.
That is such a great description of what is going on
analogy.
There. Yeah.
It's like, I think it's like people come in and go, hey, I'm looking to use this Pokemon. Has anyone got a good spread or like a good 6 that uses this Pokemon? And then everyone jumps in for like half a day, drops all the spreads and the help, and then it just dies again until the next person brings up a VGC.
Look at my penis.
There is a cock chat, but I mean...
That's where the analogy ends.
Yeah.
Don't take your cock out of the work break room.
Yes.
This is a recommendation from someone who's previously worked for a workers union.
Although if it was
I've seen people get fired for way less.
If it was my work break room, there's a few people I wouldn't mind, like just my curiosity.
Curiosity.
So feel free to do it if you listen to this in my workplace. Feel free to do it. You can talk about music, TV,
If anyone
movies.
from your workplace listened to this podcast, you would already be fired.
Wow. People have at my workplace asked about it and like gone to Spotify and like put it on their like their listen list or whatever. Like, so there is a non-zero chance that someone right now from the health department of Western Australia is listening.
Would
to
you like
this.
to know the weirdest place this podcast gets plugged?
Where's that?
So my wife.
Oh, yes. No, I have
My
heard
wife.
Admins.
I can add on this.
Admins a mummy gamers group on Facebook, and apparently a lot of mums are getting into VGC because it's now on the mobile.
Yeah, because Champions is making
Champions, and because their kids want to play, and they're like, where can I get information on?
Oh no!
And for some reason or another, my wife has plugged this podcast to her mummy's group. So to any mums listening to us, I apologize.
And to any single mums listening to this, hey.
Wow.
No, I can beat that because my mum has plugged this at her work. And apparently some of her co-workers have checked out at least one episode.
Yeah.
So if you're listening to this because you work with my mum, hi. Shout out. Say hi to my mum for me. Because she doesn't listen anymore. She listened to the first couple of episodes. I think it got a bit much for her.
Yeah. Understandable.
And that was back when we were being professional as well.
Oh, yeah, we were, weren't we?
I still remember trying not to swear in the first episode.
What, we're not professionals now?
We're a different type of professional.
Yeah, fuck, good point.
We are the cutting edge of podcasting.
But like, I don't know. Like, I also have co-workers ask me about the podcast. I don't tell them. I was like, oh, you're on a Pokemon podcast? What's it called? I was like, oh, okay, so it's called OHKO. OHKO.
My name is Joe Brown.
Yeah, my name is Sierra. I sound a bit higher. That's just because of like how the microphone does my voice.
Yeah, it's all just masks my voice. I don't want people to know that it's me.
I put on a Canadian accent when I cast. Well, sorry, when I record.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
Sure.
Sorry, Johnny, if you're listening. That was really bad. Our beloved Ottawa subscriber. One of 2 Canadian subscribers. Huge in Canada.
Huge.
Shout out Canada.
Shout out Canada.
Oh, Canada. Oh.
I want to go.
I was very young last time I went to Canada, so I would like to check it out again, I believe.
Canada dick is really good, so I'll go.
Getting some of that Canadian bacon.
Yes, that maple glazed, that maple glazed bacon.
Oh, he needs to drink more water.
This on chestnut. So yeah, if you've been completely and utterly turned off by subscribing,
sorry.
I understand. If for whatever reason that plug has piqued your interest, do check out the o2drop.com. It'll redirect you to our Buzzsprout page, where for as little as $3 per month, you'll gain access to all of our additional content. We are 2 weeks away from recording our 100th episode of The Bottom Cut.
We should have something special planned.
Okay.
We should, though. We need to dig into
it's next week, so you know.
If we should should we do like a talkies and get people to bring their most sordid stories or something? Surely we can get some international guests. If you're listening to this and you've recently subbed and you haven't been on one of our Talkback show episodes before, and you think you could dial into a Bottom Cut episode with something really unhinged to tell us, to share.
Do you want me to bring back Bottom Cut FM?
Well, I mean, for the 100th episode, it does feel appropriate.
It does, unfortunately. I might... there might not be an August subscriber tournament. I'll have to check the poll.
Yeah.
We'll see. We do run limitless tours.
We do run limitless tours with cash prizes. Wow. And we have merchandise exclusive for our subs.
Yes, which we will try and organize soon. I need to get that done before I head off to Worlds.
Pivoting back to Pokemon, just weirdly on a Pokemon podcast, I know.
Crazy that we do that.
So that's the only Pokemon in the 50% chance to win tier of Moxie Boosted's tier list, in case you just got completely lost for the last 10 minutes of tangenting. The second tier is good shot to win Worlds. There's only 4 Megas. Mega Floette, Mega Delphox, Mega Staraptor, Mega... What's the fucking... Frostlass.
Frostlass, yeah.
There's a lot of Pokemon. I'm very old. Yuki Owner. So Floette, Delphox, Staraptor, Frostlass. I would be shocked if Frostlass won Worlds, quite frankly. I think I've never lost to a Frostlass. I just find it easy to beat. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it's I keep running shit like Tita. I don't know. But like,
it's interesting to have Frostlass in that tier and not its most commonly paired partner of Scovillain.
It is in the next tier down, if that makes you feel better.
It should be, I believe, but
I do worry.
I can't recall Frostlass teams that don't have Scovillain paired with it anymore, because that's kind of the most prevalent.
The chili.
Yeah, it's most prevalent like Frostlass use case.
I think that like we've seen that Staraptor's good, right? We all agree it's a good Pokemon. I'm actually scared of what someone of like Wolf-Glick caliber could do with the Staraptor. I think that in the right player's hands, that Pokemon could definitely win Worlds.
Yeah.
I've been saying that for a while.
I mean, I don't know. Of course, I don't know, but you know, like, is there anything that you can do gimmicky that it doesn't already do? Like, you know, I know Wolf has done like the triple Dragon Dance T-Tar, but the team was built around supporting that nonsense effectively, you know, with redirection and fake out and all that sort of stuff.
Who knows? Wolf-Glick will rock up with some skill swap shenanigans. We just don't know. But people are...
If Wolf-Glick rocks up with double psych up, I'm going to cry.
and then
go buy some chapstick.
And I'm going to get head. Yeah.
Don't hold your breath. I'll be bad at it.
So it won't take long. You'll be over quickly.
All right, good.
Small
mercies.
I'm sure you put worse in your mouth before.
Yeah, but I don't like to talk about it that way.
Moving hurriedly along to the third tier is could win worlds. Mega Aerodactyl, Mega Raichu Y, Mega Tyranitar, Mega Scovilla, Mega Gengar, Mega Blastoise, Mega Metagross, Mega Mawile, Mega Venusaur, Mega Swampert, Mega Dragonite.
It's so crazy to me seeing, I mean, Mega Swampert as well is interesting, but seeing Mega Metagross in the could.
Yeah. It could. It's another Wolf Glick type Pokemon.
I feel like is Mega Mawile a bit too high there? If
someone cooks some unhinged hard trick room mode, because I still think that in this regulation MA and MB, it's very, very difficult to stop trick room going up.
It is,
it's extremely difficult to stop going up, which is crazy because I think it's crazy because you got no Omega Spore, there's less held items, so there's like less fake out immunities, all that sort of stuff. But for Farigiraf with a Colbur Berry,
I
mean, a Basket Legion Wave Crash does a fucking shit ton to it.
It does, yeah.
So you got that, but if you have like maybe like a Sinistra Follow Me or something like that, or Rage Powder, I don't know. All I'm saying is it's not that easy, or even like a King Gamma next to it, so you can sucker punch the Basket Legion.
I think the my very small amount of experience with Mega Mawile, it feels like it wants a faint partner next to it.
Faint, so they can't protect.
Yeah, because what I've found when using Mawile is that it's so easy for your opponent to just click protect and then the Trick Room turns are gone, and then you have like a base 50 speed Pokemon that is not hitting before the others unless you put Sucker Punch on it.
Mm. Nothing in that tier shocks or surprises me. It's the next tier down that I took a little bit of offense to because my boy Starmie's in there. This tier...
Correctly.
So there's a tier below this called 1 in a Million, and that's like everything. I'm sorry, Mark, you have Beedrill's there. But like, it's all like the shit megas, right? I'm not saying Beedrill's shit. Beedrill's great.
It's a bit shit.
How dare you? But yes, it is.
No, I wish it was good.
The funniest thing Beedrill does is U-turn Oko A for Farigiraf.
Yeah, which is great. We need more of that.
Yeah. Does it always though? Or
Not
like the really
always.
bulky Farigs live it?
But
give it some good moves for the love of God.
It's the Woofy Farigiraf set that lives it, but it's 32.25 on the HP and defensive.
Oh. So
it needs a lot.
This is an informative podcast. You're learning shit right now. You don't even want to and you're still learning shit.
Yeah.
Apologies for making you learn things.
So the tier above probably...
Don't worry, it won't happen again.
The 1 in a Million tier is the bottom tier. The tier above that is probably won't. Now, there's things in here that you could argue have a somewhat of a shot. Mega Pyro, Mega Kangaskhan, Mega Gardevoir, Mega Scrafty, Mega Camerupt, Mega Charizard X, Mega Scizor, Mega Gyarados, Mega Lopunny, Mega Skarmory, Mega Blaziken, Mega... What the fuck's that? Electros, Mega Dragalge, Mega Glamora, Mega Steelix, Mega Chandelure, Mega Meganium. I think Mega Meganium's can at least get to the top cut. Mega Lucario, Mega Sceptile, Mega Excadrill, Mega Raichu X, Mega Garchomp. We've seen Mega Garchomp do well. Mega Golurk, Mega Medicham, Mega Abominable. God, there's too many Pokemon. And Mega Starmie. Now, I think Mega Starmie should not be in this tier. I'm telling you now. My hot take for Worlds.
I think
Mega
every
Starmie
single one of
goes
those
deep.
Pokemon in that list are good best of one CTS Pokemon.
Yeah, but we've seen Mega Pyro's done well, Mega Kang's done well, Mega Scizzor's done well, Mega
but
Meganium's done well.
They did well.
Mega Glamora's done
early.
well. Mega Dragalge's done well. Mega Starmie's done well. Like these are Pokemon that Mega Garchomp. I think it's just Mega Garchomp's done well. Look, these are Pokemon that have. You know, I'm so sad to see Mega Lope. And Mega Lope, why doesn't it have double edge? Fucking shits me to tears. But yeah, these Pokemon are not bad.
It would be on brand for Lopunny.
To be double edging.
Yep.
If you're listening, Game Freak, Big Picker, sort your Lopunnies out, please.
I don't know. I feel like I agree with that tier list. Everything in there, like they all feel very much like best of one type megas where, it's how you build them and hide what they have that makes them good. But if it's listed on a piece of paper for your opponent, then that surprise factor is just gone.
Oh, there are some shit megas. Remember when Mega Holucha was being used with no guard skill swap?
Yep.
I'm glad that fucking died off.
Yeah.
I mean, it was extremely predictable.
Yeah. Yeah. There was another interesting tweet this week. Scrawl VGC. Scrawl. He tweeted, Jacob Scrawl tweeted, I've gotten a lot more comments lately of people saying things like, I want to compete, but I have a 9 to 5. Oh, well, sad face. And I just want to put it out there that the vast majority of competitive Pokemon players have day jobs and don't compete for a living. I mean, yes, that's true. But the ones that do well don't have jobs. We've established this. That's why I can't go to Worlds, Mark. That's why you're not going to Worlds. We have jobs.
Isn't the point that he's making that the ones that do well very much do have jobs?
Well, no. He's saying that...
Do we want to look at the top 20 Australian players? I can probably tell you what each of them do for employment.
That'd be fun.
Allegedly. Alleged employment. Score says, after saying that though, he said, that being said, I don't want to work. I don't want a 9 to 5. Ha ha ha. Like and subscribe, gamers. Look.
Which is funny.
It is. It's very funny.
I honestly do think you need a somewhat flexible schedule to be a professional Pokemon player that can win majors. I think you can't be someone who works 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, and has like other shit on as well. Like they play sport, they have like regular social catch-ups with that non-Pokemon related. They've got like weekend commitments. Like you just don't have the time to like, you need like to sit down and get your mindset and like play for hours in a session.
I think that the people who do well have prioritized Pokemon as the thing they want to do well in.
So gay.
So, for example, people who want to pursue sports. They don't play games. They train and hit the gym, and their life becomes that sport. And for the people who do well at Pokemon, it's very much that. It is an e-sport. You have to treat it as such. Crazy, I know.
I know. It is crazy. I also would give a shout out to Tub Takes. Now, I don't normally do this because they are a terrible podcast. I'm sorry if you're listening.
Jesus.
Oh God, it's fucking like it's unedited because they just record it on like, I don't know, their live Twitch stream or whatever, and it just gets converted to a YouTube video for their podcast. Right?
I mean, I will say that, you know, podcasts that sound like they're recorded at 64 bits on Discord do often sound terrible. Mm-hmm. And that's no shade. It's just the nature of recording in that way is not great.
Yeah. Look, if you need to have a good nap, put that on and have a nap. But I will give them a rare shout out because, and this is Addy and Alexander Hill, the main hosts, right? They mentioned on their latest episode that they wanted Worlds to rotate locations around the world.
Yes.
Including, they said that they wanted Oceania to have a shot at hosting Worlds.
Yeah.
And they wanted Oceania to get more spots for Worlds, more than the 20 that we've currently got for VGC and TCG Masters. Wow. First of all, they acknowledged we existed. I guess they have acknowledged the O2 Drop Invitational champion, 2-time champion Kieran Singh. He's been on Tub Takes before, so they're aware of the O2 Drop Invitational champion. But it's good to a shout out from someone that's not us, you know, because it just seems to be us harping on about it. It's resonating with other people.
Definitely you.
I'm doing it for everyone's benefit.
Uh-huh.
How fucking dare you? So you don't agree with what they said then? You think that we shouldn't get a Worlds down here and that we shouldn't get more spots? Of course we agree. Oh, well, there we go. Where's the enthusiasm?
I'm tired. I'm sleepy.
Be enthused.
I guess I'm not feeling particularly enthusiastic because it feels demoralizing to be like, yeah, we should and we never will.
Yeah.
I think the lowest below the equator Worlds would ever be is Singapore.
Yeah. I was about to say Japan and realized that's above the equator.
Yeah.
I was trying to do a mental catalogue in my head of like everything that is below the equator.
It's cheap to go to Singapore from Perth.
It is, but Singapore is an expensive place. So like, sad.
I have free accommodation in Singapore. A high school.
What's his name?
There's probably room in there for a second bed. It'd be a bit tight. We might have to top and tail.
Nice.
We could that's where we could, you know, when Psych Up wins Worlds, that's where we could
oh God.
Yeah. I mean,
I think top and tailing in that regard is just called a 69.
It is. I feel like as much as we would love a Worlds in the Southern Hemisphere, I think it's just so unrealistic from a a logistics perspective.
They've got money. They can ship crap over. They can put it in Hawaii. Why is that easier to do than putting it in Singapore?
Because there's so many flights that go to Hawaii.
And there's no flights to go to Singapore.
I mean, it's cheaper, right, to go to Hawaii. But like, if we're talking south, like Oceania, I would love to see it. I can't see it happening. South America is a big maybe. I mean, obviously they got LAIC in Brazil, but are there other places that they could do it? Probably, but will they? I don't think so.
Not with that attitude.
I think mainland Europe and, everyone wants to see another Japanese Worlds. I don't think there are people who don't want to see Japan get Worlds again. But, if it's in California for a third year in a row in 2027, that's, people are going to roll their eyes at that a fair bit.
Yeah, well, you may well still do it. Yeah. But no, watch. They'll just chuck it in some other state in the US and be like, look, we're mixing it up. It's now in Seattle.
Yeah. I mean, Seattle would be okay.
It's not mixing it up.
No, it isn't.
We can all go hang out with Washington State, Matt.
We can. If I do go back on an overseas trip again, I like the previous ones I've been to. When I was in Japan, I didn't know anybody in Japan. Although, shout out to Marco and Chloe, who I got to catch up with in Japan. But next time I go to a country, if there's any subs in that country, I will make the effort to catch up.
Nice.
I would love to do that, and we can do whatever you want. Show me the sights.
Show you the sights of Bristol.
Yeah.
Or wherever we have people living. But yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, it's interesting that first Worlds I'm going to attend is in the US where it's kind of always been, but
San Fran's pretty sick.
I've never been San Fran.
I've never been either, but all my friends that go there rave about it, and every time I try and go there, I break a leg, literally. So I couldn't go. I had to flew home in one of those flatbeds.
Yeah,
that was good. And getting pushed around the airport in a wheelchair.
Nice. No, I'm doing the turbo in and out. I leave on Tuesday and I'm back on Wednesday, and I'm in San Fran for 4.5 days.
Make sure you have a little bit of excess luggage space.
Yes,
for my merch.
Yeah. Not paying American prices. Wait until I go to Japan in May next year.
Okay, yeah. But there could be some exclusive good shit. Just wait and see.
The Cosmog Pikachu?
I don't want the Cosmog Pikachu.
Well, it's because you're gay.
Sorry.
Damn.
I didn't realize
hang on.
hetero exclusive.
You're throwing shade on yourself there.
Yeah, I know.
Because if you're saying this is something that only heterosexual men like, is clearly something tasteless and shit.
That is such a good point. I didn't consider
it. Well done. You played yourself.
I did. I just wanted to make the comment to Chris and see his reaction, which was very hilarious for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
But I mean, the Cosmog Pikachu is fairly gay.
I love my Sakura Cherry Blossom Afro Pikachu.
Is it Curlier? They've got Curlier with a...
we actually know the world's merch, do we?
Yeah, there's been some reveals by Pokemon.
Some leaks or some reveals?
Some reveals.
I don't know how gay this Cosmog Pikachu... Why does it have a dick in its ass?
Wow.
You're right, that is quite gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On a more serious note, I googled Cosmog Pikachu. I can't find anything.
Yeah, John made it up.
It's the Pokemon XP plushie.
Still a California love.
I see.
There's one with a crown, and then there's one with Cosmo.
I've got to be honest, it looks shit.
I mean, you're allowed to think that.
It looks like it's got space buttons. I like the crown and the cape one's
The crown one's good. Yeah, I like that.
The crown one's good.
Check
The other
out,
one looks
check out
stupid.
this. So there's a Charizard with a jetpack, and there's a Curlier with a going away bag and a top hat thing.
That is
not a top hat.
Sorry, did you say
it's
a top hat?
I said top hat because it's a hat on the top.
It's a bottom hat.
And a suitcase. It's carrying a suitcase.
Joe called that a top hat.
It's a garden hat.
No, it's what would you call that?
I don't know, just a wide brim sun hat.
Yeah.
Like a floppy
I'm
pink
gonna
one.
find out.
I've got that. I've actually got that hat.
It's the kind that a woman would wear when she's leaving her husband in a 1950s movie.
Yeah.
Yes, and that is the exact suitcase that same woman would have.
100%. Yeah. That is very much a vibe.
Okay, so we've got recent divorcee Curlier merch.
So you've got King Pikachu.
Yeah.
You've got Space Pikachu inside a Cosmog.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Jetpack Charizard because it's not a flying type. Like, because it is a flying type. It needs a jetpack.
Okay, because it hasn't got wings.
And you've got Leaving Her Husband Curlier.
I mean, for the bit, leaving her husband curly is kind of funny.
Yeah, it really is.
You going to get one?
I'm going to try and get all of them, yeah.
Of course you are.
Because I'm a simp.
Just to clarify, everybody, this is not where your subscriber money is going.
No,
This is going into Joel's personal money.
This is what I've been selling all my 20th anniversary shit for.
We said 9K you'd sold on eBay now.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I'm floating at like $500, $600. But I'm selling little things.
Yeah, I'm selling.
I'm very attached to my cards, Joel.
I can tell. Me, on the other hand, I'm like, get him out of here. I hope there's a PSA booth at Worlds. That would be good.
Ooh,
Oh no, we're talking about cards again. Mark's going to get angry.
I'm Googling hats.
do I risk giving you cards then?
You can if you want.
What would the turnaround be for that?
The same. I think it's not like a there and done type thing.
You know what? I'll ask one of our subscribers. You know who I'm talking about.
I do.
I'll ask
I know who
if
you're
that's whether that's the go, because giving you like 10 cards in like plastic sleeves, whatever, is not space consuming.
No, it's not.
You can just put that in like anything.
It is responsibility consuming though.
It is responsibility consuming, but like are you going by yourself, or is there like your child going?
No, I'm going by myself. Yeah.
Okay, I don't trust you. Can you put it on carry on though? Don't be putting that shit on like luggage that gets lost.
Yeah, I'll put it on carry on. I'll put it with my passport.
My passport.
My passport. Champagne, darling, champagne.
Champagne for everyone. I'm sorry, your cards are maxed out. Tap water. Tap water for everyone.
Very disappointingly, I found out what that style of hat is called.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Sun hat.
I said it was a sun hat.
Yeah,
no one
you
ever
were right,
fucking
yeah.
listens to me. I'm the hat connoisseur. And when I can be fucking bothered, I'm going to post another episode of Fine Wine in 39 and show off my hat collection.
Yeah, when I can be bothered, I'm going to post a second episode of Fine Dining in
You've
2019.
not done a second episode yet.
Not yet. I've barely done any Pokemon episodes. I had like a 2.5 week hiatus.
Yeah.
Most recent video is currently uploading. So by the time this episode drops, go to Comrade Clown on YouTube and check that out. Belly Drum Charizard is good fun.
Nice.
Who is going to be the second guest? Can you at least tell us that?
I think it's going to be Jared Clappin.
Jared Clappin, top
Yes.
4 of the O2 Drop Invitational.
Yeah.
What a prestigious
One
guest.
of my oldest friends,
And bitter enemies.
as in terms of how long we've been friends. In the other sense, you were one of my oldest friends, Chris.
Get fucked, nerd.
Okay, look, with my blonde tips at the moment, I look like 10 years younger. It's
true.
Oh.
Yeah, you look about 50. Yeah. So I probably have Jared. I was best man at his wedding.
Cute.
Don't know if I want to be celebrating that. They got divorced, but
Yeah, it's your fault.
it is my fault. Yes.
Mark. Story for the bottom cut.
Could you?
I mean, there's not much of a story there, but
Yeah, I mean, it happens. Life. Is there any other Pokemon news of the week?
Life. Oh, life.
I don't think so.
no, I don't think so.
Before, I just wanted to see, I have a feeling that the Champions of Champions thing that Big Picker was doing happened.
I think the Whistler one.
I don't know who that is, but I think there was a lot of backlash about this. Because
I will say I watched one of the matches and it was shit.
Well, because
was-
when they said Champions of Champions, it was like the most random collection of people. They weren't even professional Pokemon players. They were just like, this person was a winner of this random ass non-Pokemon related thing.
Okay. Do you know what?
The Muffin Man.
No. Do you know what the reward for this was? Have you heard about this? The winner gets an invite to 2027 Worlds.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What?
What? How?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's got to be controversial.
How have we not heard about that?
That's ridiculous. What about the people in like Oceania who can't even go to any regionals, let alone this shit?
Yeah. So there was Spain's whistling champion, UK's nettle eating champion, who I think is the one who won.
Fuck. I thought Nettles were bad.
American air guitar champion. There was a German horse hobby champion. There was a Singaporean do nothing champion.
Oh, I heard about that.
The do nothing champion is quite funny because it's just maintaining a heart rate of like 90 for the longest or something like that. Like it maintaining a slightly elevated heart rate was the thing. But yeah, I watched some of it and the matches were kind of fucking terrible that I watched.
Why are non-Pokemon players getting a guaranteed invite to a Pokemon World Championship prestigious event? Not as prestigious as the O2 Drop Invitational, mind you, but Why? And how is that not a slap in the face for regions that don't get enough places for Worlds? And so they must think, oh, well, we can't increase the cap size because we know we need to keep Worlds a certain size. We haven't got room for extra players. It's got to be, only the best of the best. And then they put some fucking dog shit Whistler or Nettle Eater or some shit.
So Mike Hobbs, who is the UK's champion of nettle eating, won the Pokemon Champions of Champions. And the prize is a trip to the 2027 World Championship.
A trip, so they don't get to compete. Are they like guaranteed to be able to play?
The way that it was announced on the stream was that they get an invite, but it could just be a trip. So they had from the UK Mike Hobbs, nettle eating champion. They had Anya Ziordia Botella from Spain, who's the whistling champion. They had Aurel Mester from France, who's the French fries champion. Nelly from Germany, who was the hobby horsing champion. They had Leandro Apollo, who was the USA pillow fighting champion.
Oh my God.
They had Zachary Knowles from Canada, the air guitar champion. This guy was sick because he chose to run Mouse Ape. And I thought that was very cool.
Why not Toxtricity? It's literally a guitar playing Pokemon. At least have a fucking theme, mate.
They had Nicola Matarazzo from Italy, who was the pizza acrobatics champion. And then they had Dennis Kwan Hong Wang from Hong Kong, which is the do nothing champion. So I watched Dennis versus Nell, and Nell was running Trick Room, and Dennis got faked out, watched Trick Room go up, and then in the following turn clicked Tailwind with Whimsicott.
Oh, yeah.
And I was angry.
Instead of doing this dog shit event, could they just make good Pokemon games? Like, just put your resources into that, maybe. Just a thought.
I think the idea of it, right, was like, let's show that anyone can play Pokemon. But
well, clearly they can't if they clicked Tailwind in Trick Room.
Some of the games are bad, but some of the games are really good. Like the air guitar guy actually like navigated the game properly and like clicked coaching at the right moment.
I'm sure he probably messaged some mate. He's probably friends with Wolf Glick or something. He's like, hey, can you build me a team and show me how to use it? I'll subscribe to your Patreon in return. You know what I mean? Like, Mark, you don't seem angry about this, and I feel like you should be.
Sorry, I was on eBay.
Fair, so am I.
What are we talking about?
The fact that eight random people that are talented in literally useless things like French fries and doing nothing.
Hey,
okay, so
I used to work at Hungry Jack's. French fries is a talent.
So Mark, you could have qualified.
This is a write-up on like the Pokemon website, but as the winner, Mike receives a trip to the 2027 Pokemon World Championship and a charitable donation made in his name.
Hang on.
It's a trip, not an invite.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Thank Christ for that.
So it sounds like it's not an invite.
Yeah. The Pokemon Champion of Champions tournament also showcased Pokemon Champions accessibility and cross-play functionality across mobile devices and Switch 2 consoles, demonstrating how players from any background can jump into competitive Pokemon battles with ease. So, yes, it did show that anyone could play Pokemon, but some of the people they chose really didn't comprehend Pokemon. Some of them did really well. I haven't seen all of the semifinals, but like, I mean, semifinals, 8 people in a single elim.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I enjoyed one of the quarterfinals that I watched, basically. I'm sure the semifinals and the finals are actually better. I haven't caught up, but yeah, it was, I don't know, from a purist VGC perspective, it was kind of bad, but I can see it. It's not for us, effectively.
Yeah. You know what I do think would be cool, though? More kind of specialized events like that. That this is like, yeah, you know what? The winner gets a Worlds invite.
Yeah.
I think that'd be kind of cool.
Well, I mean,
some online events, like a big online event, just like the winner gets a World invite. Because at the moment, like TPCI doesn't really run that many online events, they're all kind of run by Victory Road, which are kind of like, they have an official head nod, but they're not technically officially affiliated.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be cool if TPCI ran some, like, you know, we're talking these big online
like the
Victory Road events. Yeah, like 3,000-4,000 players, and like on top of all the prize money and everything, when it gets a Worlds invite outside of their region.
Yeah.
So like it doesn't count to.
How do they bypass, like, because you can change, for online tournaments, you can be anybody, any alias. Like, what if like a problematic or banned player won?
Yeah.
It's linked to your Pokemon account.
Okay.
Your Nintendo account that you use
You can, and then you create a new
is
account.
linked to your Pokemon account.
So how do people like Wolfie, for example, register for GCs with like random names that aren't him?
Oh, he does that because he doesn't care.
Yeah, he doesn't get the points from it.
The points don't go to the Wolf Glick Pop ID.
Yeah.
So it's
But if
literally just do it for.
If he won, let's say that the winner got a Worlds invite and he won, he wouldn't get it because he wasn't registered to a Play Pokemon account.
So to participate, I'm fairly confident your Nintendo account has to be linked to a Pokemon account, which all of us have done many years ago because we've been playing for this for a long time. So I haven't gone through the effort of setting up a new account and finding out if it needs to be linked to a Pokemon account to play Pokemon, but you'd have to prove who you are effectively to Pokemon. But yeah, I mean, if TPCI did like a quarterly big, huge event online and the winner got a Worlds invite, I would not be upset with that one iota. I think that's a great
I think it'd be cool. And I like the idea of more invites to take them out of our spots.
Yeah. And if you want to, if they want to give out more Worlds invites, they could always just bring back Perth Regionals.
They could.
Or hear me out, OCIC.
I don't know. I'm a convert now. Give us Adelaide Regionals.
For fuck's sake.
I really like it.
We went there one time.
I've been there twice. Thanks very much. I liked it both times.
What is Big Adelaide paying you?
They're not, but they should. South Australian government, Peter Malinauskas, if you're listening.
Which we know you are.
Yeah, almost definitely.
This is your favourite Pokemon podcast.
I'm more than happy to be a spokesperson for Adelaide.
I mean, when I went to Adelaide for regionals in the 2010s, it was very good. Even though we played at game stores, like they were good. Yeah,
it's a really nice city, and
it is.
Like I said, the convention centre is right next to a lot of accommodation and a lot of good food places.
Food. Alrighty then. I don't know if there's any more Pokemon information after the bombshell of the Champions of Champions. I honestly thought it was an invite, and I apologize for being incorrect.
It gave me a scare.
Yeah,
I went on a rant for no reason.
It is a trip, and that's cool. Getting people from different interests into Pokemon.
And stay tuned in the coming weeks. We are going to try and do a Worlds draft.
Yeah,
we do we get a player, we get like 2 players from all the big regions, 1 player from Oceania. I think
we do what we do last year because I think it was a good mix.
It was a good mix, and
I think it was 2 US, 2 EU, 1 LA, 1. Or we did 2 OS, and then we did 2 Asia. I think.
Yeah,
2 TPC.
I think there was 2 Japan, and then like 1 of like the rest of this Asian circuit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so whichever panelist gets the best Worlds draft result, basically. If you get the lowest score wins, that's like golf, right?
Yeah, that's how we did it last year.
So
points based on position.
What should our
wins.
prize be this year? What should the winning panelists get? I think subscribers let us know. No, I don't want a Zinger burger.
Why don't you want a Zinger burger?
Well, first of all, you and I are trying to lose weight, Mr. I need to lose 10 more kilos.
Yeah.
So am I, but I haven't.
I have until the end of the year.
Guys, this is how it starts. One Zinger burger, and then all of a sudden it's chips and a Coke, and then all of a sudden it's another Zinger burger, and then it's a slippery slope.
Sounds good. Are we going out after this?
It's a Coke Zero Sugar, okay? You got to look after the figure.
Oh my God. That's how it works. I had my light and easy dinner before this, but we are having some bottom cut snacks.
Yeah, I got soda cans.
And I got Picklelicious pickle flavored cucumber chips.
Pickle flavored dried pickles.
Yeah. Look, they could be dog water, but they could be heat.
They could be.
For those people who haven't subscribed before, like every bottom cut, we always bring like this random snacks we find, new flavors of things in the shops, whatever, and we just rate them out of 10 while we talk about other things on the bottom cut.
Yeah.
Like Mark's tragic dating life, like my miserable relationship.
Me being married.
People rating people's Pokemon top 10s and bottom 10s.
Oh, there should be some new top 10s.
We are currently doing a competition rating the best middle stage Pokemon of all time. We are pulling them out of a jar and eliminating one by one. It's very exciting.
Don't be worried. It's not the Vaporeon jar. Mark keeps that sealed.
Yep.
Be a low punny jar.
Any final thoughts from yourself, Mark?
No. Usually this is a time where I shout out Comrade Clown on YouTube, but of course I've already mentioned that this episode, so I won't shout out Comrade Clown on YouTube, COMRADECLOWN.
It would be very tacky as well to shout out your own YouTube channel, Comrade Clown VGC on YouTube.
There's no VGC.
It would be very tacky.
If you want to find me on Twitter, It would be Comrade Clown VGC for any, because I know people were wondering.
Yeah.
For those who want to know how to follow me on Twitter, it would be Comrade Clown VGC on Twitter.
Yeah.
And for those just wanting to check out my YouTube, obviously I've already shouted out that it is Comrade Clown on YouTube.
And please don't be weird and go look up the Mazda on any of YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, which is THE.
I agree. Don't do that. Go check out Comrade Clown.
MARRSTER. No VGC because I'm cool. I also play TCG as well.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Imagine playing TCG.
My shout out to Chelsea Green, who is a very well-deserved interim WWE Women's Champion.
I think you
SummerSlam.
mean Chelsea Queen.
Well, yes.
Slay.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Chelsea Queen. I'm saluting right now. You can't see it.
Yeah. I shout that out because I wasn't a fan of the other one. I don't know what, I like Liv as a character. I don't like her as a champion.
I think that salute's illegal in this country.
It was an interim
Chris.
championship because Rhea Ripley's injured.
No, I know. But I'm talking about the other championship.
Not Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley.
Mummy is injured.
The Australian superstar herself. Only not seriously, but I mean, I don't know why they don't just strip her from the title. Why do they do? Some people get interim and like they get to like not lose a title. Other people have to like.
Genuinely, I think it depends how popular they are.
Yeah.
Dog shit.
Yeah, it's like the whole thing's a popularity contest or something.
Crazy thought. I always thought wrestling was super real.
We would never run a popularity contest on this podcast.
No.
No, we would
That
never.
being said, when we do a nude calendar, I want you all to rate which of us is the hottest.
I also would like
Don't
to.
because I can't handle that. I know.
Fine.
Hang on, though, but like you don't know if you're going to be last place. You just know you're not first. So like, would it be that bad?
No, I know I'm last. And that's I know I don't need the validation.
Yeah, but you're the only one who's married, so.
True. Find out
You've
about
already got that validation.
the weird conversation me and my wife had this afternoon on the bottom cut.
Ooh.
Spicy.
Ooh.
Find out the porn scene that almost happened in my house today when a guy rocked up to fix my car and started flirting with me.
All that and more next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Fuck! Stop saying that. I don't. Is that what I actually did at the end of every Dragon Ball Z episode?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a really funny reference every time Joel does it.
It's so funny. Until next time, friends.